Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another one. I appreciate the support, y'all, that you guys been showing. Keep it up, man. You already know what we like to do on this channel. We like to look at creepy, weird, strange, paranormal videos. Alright, so we do got a lot of good clips to get into. So let's go on and get into it.
Have you ever wondered why, if you minus all of the opposite numbers on a clock, it adds up to 6? Well, here's why. 6 is the number of time, space and matter. 60 minutes in an hour, 60 seconds in a minute, and 24 hours in a day. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Altogether, that's 666. The cube has 6 sides, and this is the geometric shape which gives rise to matter. Everything inside of the physical world has 6 sides: up, down, right, left, back and forward. We live in a 3-dimensional physical world where everything has 6 sides. The cross of Jesus is an unfolded cube. In Mecca, they worship the black cube. And the famous toy of Jack in the Box. Cube symbolizes the physical plane, the triangle symbolizes the ethereal plane. In order to project our consciousness outside of the physical plane, where we are not bound by time, space and matter, you have to think outside the box. It's truth in plain sight. We are Jack in the Box. The North Pole of Saturn, you have the cube. Add up all the sides, it creates a 6-pointed star with 6 mini triangles and 6 sides, 666. We are created out of carbon, and carbon is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. The body is the mark of the beast because this is the mark of time, space and matter. Our consciousness is hexed into time, space and matter. And that's why the Bible says Satan, who is the god of this world. Satan is Saturn. Saturn is the god of this world. Saturn is pretty much the computer that we are in. This book is called the Book of Wisdom. There are paperbacks and PDFs available. The link is in my bio. There is worldwide shipping. Have you ever wondered why, if you minus all of the
I'm really gonna have to check out his PDFs because he be making some good points, right, y'all? Every time I show his videos, man, he be making some good points. I ain't gonna cap. You have to check out that PDF, man, for sure.
Mr. Curtis, would you please state your full name for the record?
My name is Clinton Eugene Curtis,
And where do you reside?
Tallahassee, Florida.
And what is your profession?
I'm a computer programmer.
Would you please speak into the microphone so the audience can hear your testimony?
I'm a computer programmer.
Mr. Curtis, are there programs that can be used to secretly fix elections?
Yes,
How do you know that to be the case?
because in October of 2000, I wrote a prototype for President Congressman Tom Feeney at the company I work for in Oviedo, Florida, that did just that.
And when you say did just that, it would rig an election?
It would flip the vote 51-49 to whoever you wanted it to go to and whichever race you wanted to win.
And would that program that you designed be something that elections officials that might be on county boards of elections could detect?
They'd never see it.
Mr. Would you answer that question once again?
They would never see it.
So how?
Wow. Did you hear when he said, I am a computer robot or something? He said, what? That's strange. Like, why is he even saying that? Nah, let me replay that. I gotta replay that.
Are there programs that can be used to secretly fix elections?
Wow.
My name is Clinton Eugene Curtis,
And where do you reside?
Tallahassee, Florida.
And what is your profession?
I'm a computer programmer.
Would you please speak into the microphone so the audience can hear your testimony?
I'm a computer programmer.
Mr.
Oh, okay. He said he's a computer programmer. So he basically, the elections are rigged. We already know this, though. Skip that. I thought he said something strange, something else. My bad.
Yeah, over the situation about the migrants and how they keep coming in waves, thousands and thousands and thousands of migrants. And Texas finally had enough of the BS and said they're going to take matters into their own hands. And then they started blocking these government border agents. But what I'm not hearing people talk about is it's not only Texas. There's like a whole bunch of states that's helping Texas with this. Yeah, Greg Abbott, he held a press conference with a bunch of other governors of other states in the U.S. saying they're going to band together to secure the borders.
They are deploying
Listen to what he
military and or law enforcement officers to help Texas secure the border. In addition to these governors with us here today, the following governors have also provided either military personnel or law enforcement personnel. Governor Lee from Tennessee, Governor Little from Idaho, Governor DeSantis from Florida, Governor DeWine from Ohio, Governor Sanders from Arkansas, Governor McMaster from South Carolina, Governor Youngkin from Virginia, Governor Justice from West Virginia, Governor Mark Gordon from Wyoming, Governor Burgum from North Dakota. All together, counting Texas, we have 15 governors in 15 states from the United States.
If y'all want part 2, hit that plus button, go in the comments, and click the video. So we all heard about Texas in the...
There's this thing called the Black Eye Club. A lot of celebrities, even presidents, people in power, all at some point had this like black eye. And that was a sign that they've initiated into this elitist club. Everybody Google the Black Eye Club, and you can see different celebrities that have it. Like there's literally so many here. I'll show you right now. Check this out. Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling, Adam Sandler, George Bush, Barack Obama, bro.
Kanye West? What?
Kanye, okay, but that was from his crash.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's hard to say for sure. Things like this, we can't know for sure because maybe they just had an accident. You know what I mean?
I know, but the symbolism, like you said, mask, and she was dressed up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a movie where she was trying to represent like that movie.
Yeah.
And in that movie, she was wearing a Volto mask, which
What's
means
that?
which means ghost, right? Which translates to ghost. And that same person in that movie that she dressed up as, she was sacrificed in that
Oh,
movie.
shit.
So it's like you have the black eye, you have the mask.
There's this thing called the Black Eye Club. A lot of celebrities.
That's interesting, though.
Stop. You're not going to want to miss this. Some people are calling this man a superhero because he learned how to channel his chi. They interviewed this man on the news, and this is what
Like
happened.
this. It's nothing, okay? It's my burn.
He felt
Like
the
this.
chi.
For our sound recordist, it was also a shocker.
Channeling your chi.
He then took our newspaper outside and showed us how chi can also be used to set things on fire.
Chi setting things on fire.
Is that real?
Are we seeing this?
When he heard we'd shown this footage in public, he was very upset and refused all our future efforts to contact him again. As the
They made
years
us up.
passed, we sadly resigned ourselves to never seeing him again.
So y'all remember all them patents that we was telling y'all about? That was telling us we really got super abilities? Oh, you thought it was a game. It's not. I'm finna channel my T2 and have superpowers. Stop. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Like, follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive content. And hit...
Okay. How is he doing that, man? Is that real? I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, like, is he really, like, you know what I'm saying, using his energy from his body and making a paper go on fire like that? Nah, if that, man, I'm finna start, you know what I'm saying, doing my meditation. When be around him pinning stuff on fire. That's clean. That was fire. I don't know if it's real, though. I have to do my research on that. On him, John Chain. Let me check him out, man.
We got a new method.
Can you guys take some still shots of this?
Mm-hmm.
Front page again.
Get the press out.
Yeah.
Right there. I think we can get this guy out like this. Oh, come on.
Man, get to the point.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Kids. Wait. When did they start?
Really?
Hang on.
Some flour. Get out of here, man.
What it takes
to drown a town of people. Think about that logistically, what that takes.
We about to sit there and watch that. My bad, y'all. But
As a white person, I know we don't get taught
about with something going on.
on America. I'll give you an example. It would be like the Tulsa Massacre, where Black Wall Street is what we called it, an extremely wealthy black neighborhood, was beaten and burned down. Another one's like the Wilmington Massacre in North Carolina in like 1898, where a group of white supremacists just decided to overthrow the local government that was biracial and then just kill all the black people. Show me that in your history book. Or you have like the Contul-Pro and like the targeting of black leaders from like 1950 something to 1971, where basically it was an FBI initiated program that was designed to infiltrate and target black leaders, black communities, anybody who was really outspoken against things. We just don't learn these things. Like literally the FBI and the CIA have been involved in the disparagement, displacement, and eradication of black people and their wealth for ever. Then when somebody brings it up, we sound crazy because you haven't heard it in a textbook in 6th grade. Why would we teach you you're the bad guy? It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of things that we don't get taught that are actual things. There was several black towns that were drowned. Drowned. Think about that for a minute. Do you know how much work and effort it takes to drown a town because you don't like what they look like? Oscarville, Georgia, Choctaw City, Alabama, Seneca Village in New York, more recent, Coalinga, Alabama, Freedmen's Towns in Texas. That's black-white history, though.
Oh.
Say that Kevin Hart took $50 million to unversion his hole.
Can you explain a little bit?
No, I just told you what happened with that.
So you don't believe Cat when he says that he turned down $50 million for?
No, I believe that was a punch at what he did, what Kevin Hart did for that movie Get Hard. He showed y'all what he did. He sucked Will Ferrell's to get hard. Oh. Now he's high. Now he's acting all hard. Every picture he just short. He wasn't ready. All that. It's the same thing, man. You know, I don't put myself in any kind of position to think that somebody is good when they have 4 people writing their jokes. Kevin Hart has a team of people that write his jokes. Kevin Hart writes some jokes, yes, but that's not the real Kevin I come here telling you all the time who's the realist and who's not. Kevin, I told you when I first came here, bro, Kevin Hart is not that tall. Kevin Hart is not that tall. 50 Tyson is the real Kevin Hart. So if we're gonna make sense of some 50 Tyson is the real Kevin Hart. Say that Kevin Hart took $50 million.
Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that the technology that we're using is the technology of the old world? We all heard about nothing new under the sun, right? It's even in scripture, Ecclesiastes 1:9. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. This is an Aztec hieroglyph of somebody on a computer. There's nothing new under the sun. That's a helicopter. That's a tank. That look like some kind of UFO. Another Aztec glyph. Don't these look like missiles and they loading them up into some kind of UFO or flying craft? Oh, bicycles and motorbikes. That's not new either. Ancient light bulbs. This is an ancient phone with Sumerian text on the numbers. And I literally can go hours and hours on showing y'all there's nothing new under the sun. All this technology that we're using is technology of the old world. Everybody talking about this reset, but not knowing this ain't the first one. This technology gets recycled because it goes in a cycle. I'm just saying, if you don't know, now you know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about there being nothing new under the sun and all this technology being old in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. Hit that Gmail if y'all trying to do business. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that
That was interesting, right? Like, we got that same technology, just a little, it's not even that advanced, really. It's really kind of the same. So is it ever going to evolve? Like, you gotta think, that's way back, way back then. Is it ever going to, like, evolve from this? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the phones, it evolved a little bit, but the iPhone, really? It's the same thing every year, dude. What they do, like, change the camera up? Like, come on, man. This iPhone should literally be see-through by now. You know? Come on, man. Unless they, of course, you already know they probably got some deeper technology than this, too, that they hide it from us, too. Still some parts, still some technology we still don't even know about that they got. You know? But that's interesting, though. There's definitely nothing new under the sun, for sure.
Did y'all hear about them trying to increase the retirement age?
That's crazy.
Meaning you're going to be older, not younger, when you get your retirement.
Should voters in their 20s plan on having to work until they're 70?
They should plan on their retirement age being increased, yes. We're going to change it to
Increase.
reflect more of what life expectancy should be.
So let me get this right. The life expectancy in America is 76 years. And you want to push the retirement age back to 70, which means we only get 6 years to chill. Statistically wise.
That's crazy.
I'm coming as a representative of the group that you was talking about, working till we 70. I ain't going for none of that shit. Matter of fact, to do you one better, I already retired from working a job. And me personally, the break room looking like this is egregious. Yeah, cause working your whole life to the grave is kind of crazy. But y'all let me know in the comments, is y'all working till y'all 70 years old? Yeah, let me know in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content.
That's crazy.
And hit that Gmail if y'all trying to do business.
Like, why would they even make that a thing? Really? You see, like, this planet is going to crap. You have the audacity to do that? Really? That is insane.
Well, now, under Governor Abbott's emergency declaration, the Texas National Guard has seized control of this park and some surrounding land along the river, put up fencing and razor wire, and kicked out.
Yo, Orlando Brown, you make some points. I don't know, man. Like, I know everybody be like, Cat Williams speaking the truth. Got him. I don't know, but all we can do is take it with a grain of salt, you know. Can't take everything they say. It's like, oh yeah, they for us, they for the people, you know. But you gotta kind of like read through the lines. But they do be putting some truth out there, so let's go and see.
Do not hide this video from the people, TikTok, because we all want to know, America. What happened to all the money? Y'all know y'all wrong. Yeah, it's a land of opportunity, but Uncle Sam's taking way too much money from the people. Shout out to Orlando Brown for holding his truth. We need more people that are in the light like this to speak up on their behalf and what they know. It's for educational purposes only. Share this video with someone you love, care, and respect. Orlando Brown speaks truth on what we deserve for free. We call this an actual factual. Run that video, comment below. Do you think he's onto something?
Why does not America look like Dubai and Germany? And why doesn't America look like Russia and Persia? And where the is the money going? Every single mayor needs to figure out what the they want to do before There should be grapes, turnips, vegetables, everything on the streets every day for the homeless to eat. You're making us pay for water, you son of a... You're making us pay for grapes, apples, things that God gave us for free. Ha! You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my Father's house at all. At all. We deserve free everything. going to give us reparations by money, give us reparations in fruit. You owe us over $1.5 million. These subsidy checks are... So we are the hoes. And the government is our pimp. So, since we're not getting mad about them taking that percentage, okay, for taking care of the American people, okay, let's take that $1 billion and give them $2,500, and they should be happy with that because we take care of them. If you took care of us, we'd have free carrots. This ain't no mother game. Y'all owe us money. That's why you killed me as Martin Luther King, because I was coming to get our check. And that's what I said in my life when I was on pulpit. That's what I said. I said, I'm coming to get our check. And that was it. I got shot on the balcony. That's what happened.
Do not hide this video from the people, TikTok.
Now that was some proof right there, man. Nah, they like, come on, man. Really? At least y'all can give us some free food around here. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, man. Stupid. Stupid. It's so stupid I can't even understand why it's even a thing. Like, what? Stupid. That's all
According to documents obtained by XXL, Doug's attorney filed court documents on July 27th to have details about YSL co-defendant Shannon S.B. Stillwell's arrest last March stricken from the trial.
According to the documents, during Shannon Stillwell's March 2022 arrest, officials found a, quote, religious ceremony which involved the supposed sacrifice of goats.
Court papers revealed that on March 17th, 2022, police arrested Stillwell for murder in East Point, Georgia, while in the midst of a religious ceremony which involved the supposed sacrifice of goats. Steele argues that he sees no lawful, admissible, proper purpose to insert Mr. Stillwell's religious service or beliefs into Thug's trial. So therefore, he wants the information removed. Young Thug, born Jeffrey Williams, and his attorney are seeking an immediate hearing with Fulton County Judge Earl Glanville to discuss the motion. It's unclear if Stillwell practices voodoo, but according to WSB-TV journalist Michael Sadin, who's covering the YSL RICO trial, he claims that during these rituals, worshippers wear all white and sacrifice goats in an effort to bring forth Loa, which help to run the universe and can grant blessings. There's so much we want to say here, but we're just going to keep moving forward for the time being. Thug's legal team is now demanding a video of Stillwell's arrest be excluded from evidence, as his charges are unrelated to the Atlanta rapper's case.
Young Thug's defense team says showing evidence of this alleged goat sacrifice has no, quote, benefit or probative value and could create prejudice in jurors.
Although this issue does not directly involve Mr. Williams, as he was never involved or arrested on March 17, 2022, nor charged with Mr. Drink's supposed murder, law enforcement officers arrested Mr. Shannon Stillwell at 2481 Meadowlark Drive, East Point, Georgia, 30344, while in the midst of a religious ceremony which involved supposed sacrifice of goats, reads the motion. Now, to some of you out there, you might be curious as to why he's fighting so hard to get this motion filed and approved. Well, it has to deal with perception and certain acts of the YSL in general. We'll talk about it more in a bit, but suffice to say, if they felt this was a big enough issue to file a motion and try and get it off the record, they must think that it's bad. Whether it goes their way is anyone's guess, but if it doesn't, it would add another woe to Young Thug's growing list of bad things happening, in this case, the denial. Young Thug was denied bond for a fourth time recently during a hearing in Atlanta as he awaits trial on gang-related charges stemming from a sweeping RICO indictment in Fulton County, Georgia. The rapper's attorney argued during the hearing that his client is not a flight risk and said that he's been dealing with health issues since his arrest on May 9th, 2022. The rapper was taken to the hospital during a court hearing in May, according to ABC affiliate in Atlanta WSB-TV. His attorney Brian Steele declined to comment on the rapper's condition when asked masked by various outlets. Judge Earl Glanville said that he believes the rapper's release would pose a threat to the community and said that he's concerned about witness intimidation. After filing the fourth motion for bond on April 24th, Steele told ABC News in a phone interview that his client does not pose a risk and should be released as he awaits trial. Mr. Williams is not a risk to commit a crime, and he's not a risk to flee the jurisdiction, and that's what bond is about, Steele said. In the motion for bond, Steele claimed that his client gets limited exercise or exposure to sunlight, and has not been able to eat nutritious food and has been sleep deprived, because he's mandated to wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. on the days he's in court, and is fighting to pay attention to the goings-on in his case. The Grammy-winning rapper was denied bond 3 times last year, after he was arrested and charged with 8 different counts. Williams was initially charged with 1 count each of conspiring to violate the state's Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, and participating in criminal street gang activity, and was later charged with an additional count of participating in street gang activity, 3 counts of violating the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, according to documents obtained.
So why are they doing this now, though? Why they ain't been say this? Like, ain't he been locked up for like 2 years? Why they ain't been did this damn, man, they exposing everything. The gold ritual. People really do that? I gotta do my research on that. Let me check that out. That's crazy. Everything getting exposed out here.
Excuse me, but have y'all heard about Young Thug trying to get the evidence of a goat ritual sacrifice thrown out of court? Have y'all heard about this? If y'all heard about this and nobody told me or tagged me in it, we gonna have to fight. But y'all, what the hell is going on? Watch this.
In the court to exclude evidence of a ritualistic sacrifice in his RICO trial.
The theory behind killing animals is you're draining their energy, their power, and to use for mystical purposes.
According to newly filed court documents, defense attorneys for Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, have motioned to exclude evidence stemming from his co-defendant's arrest. According to the documents, during Shannon Stillwell's March 2022 arrest, officials found a, quote, religious ceremony which involved the supposed sacrifice of goats. Prosecutors say Stillwell, known as SB, and Young Thug were part of a gang referred to as Young Slime Life. Now, Young Thug's defense team says showing evidence of this alleged goat sacrifice has no, quote, benefit or probative value and could create prejudice in jurors. For more information about this,
there are known paganistic symbols and satanic symbols.
It's
and
in our
there
face.
There's a whole textbook on ritual crime that police know about and have used, but honestly, there was a whole satanic panic in the 80s.
and says he's unclear what specifically a goat sacrifice could represent.
The theory behind killing animals is you're draining their energy, their power, and to use for mystical purposes, or again, as a sign of sacrifice to the divine. And it could very well be just a crazy.
Excuse me, but have y'all heard about?
It's interesting, right, man? They exposing everything now. It's crazy, man. Everything is getting exposed. What a time to be alive, right?
Okay, so this whole Jason Derulo lawsuit thing is insane. But there's something on the article that I recently read that just like flew by everyone's head. Let me show you. It's this over here. So it says Jason Derulo told singer to partake in rituals and sacrifice a goat to succeed in music, the lawsuit said. How many times have we heard these type of stories in Hollywood about sacrifices and rituals? It's kind of given the I word, and by I word I mean, let me chill up here while we just go down there and read what the article says. So it says the lawsuit says Derulo told Gibson she would have to partake in goat skin and fish scales, which is a Haitian reference referring to conducting sex rituals, sacrificing a goat blood, and doing cocaine to succeed in the music industry. For anyone who's like doubting this and is just saying, no, that stuff is not true, like, let me tell you something. Animal sacrifice has been with us for centuries. As a matter of fact, this article right here, 2018, sort of talks about this whole notion of sacrificing and why people do it and what you get out of it. This article here talks about how like people will come from all over and go to this place in Africa, and they bring like chicken, goat, sheep, donkey, and they bring it as sort of like an offering. And what do they get out of it? Lots of things. In here it says fertility, stability, prosperity, and security in life. And also others do it for different reasons, like in here it says to reverse negative consequences of sin or curse. Even when you talk about religion in Hinduism, for example, they talk about how it's like offerings to the gods. In the ancient time, they would offer it as like a favor, like asking for a favor, or even kind of just to say thank you for giving me that favor. And for anyone who's doubting me and saying, Natasha, your brain, you're just crazy. That doesn't mean anything. Let me show you something. Look at this. Read what it says up there. How singer Jason Derulo network skyrocketed with business valued at over $2 billion. If you still don't believe me, there was recently someone else that had an article written about them that talked about goat sacrifice. Young Thug's lawyer requests exclusion of goat sacrifice evidence in YSL RICO trial. Article talked about Young Thug's attorney has filed a motion to suppress evidence in the rapper's RICO trial, and that was one of the things they did not want talked about or shown or anything. And if you look way down at the bottom there, what does that say? Worshippers wear all white and sacrifice goats in an effort to bring forth Lao, which help to run the universe and grant blessings. Lao or Lawao, I hope I'm saying that right, is basically African or Haitian spirits. And you guys can read more about what it says in here. You can pause to read. But all white, that reminds me of something. That Hollywood sacrifice ritual shit is real. Now, not everyone partakes, because the thing is, those people that do it are people that want to be in like the high millions and billions. So it's not like 5 million or even 20 million. We're talking like the 500 million to like the 1 billion, basically. I don't know how we drifted so far away from God, but I will just leave it at this. There is nothing you cannot accomplish with God by your side. Remember that.
Right. I agree. They just trying to get ahead in a faster way, man. That's really all it is. Trying to get that fast money. So they do these strange things, rituals, all these strange things just to get money. You gotta do that much, man. Just be grateful for 20,000 a month. You can't be grateful for that. At 1 million, that's enough. But hey, they take it to the extreme. They need 20 billion. Crazy. Like what?
This right here is going to freak you out. So, take a look at this robot. Inspect it. See what it looks like. Guess what Elon Musk is up to? Before I show you, don't forget, so OpenAI and ChatGPT, which Elon Musk was a co-owner of until they split up, then Elon Musk said artificial intelligence is a demon, right? Well, do you remember their board meeting when they basically tried to fire the CEO because they had safety concerns because they made a discovery that artificial intelligence would be artificial general intelligence and it'd be possibly even threatening humanity? Do you remember that? If you don't, it was just a few weeks ago. Don't worry, I remember. Here's the article. Anyways, so this robot from iRobot looks extremely similar to a new venture of Elon Musk. Not just that. Wait till you see what hand sign the robot throws up at the end of the video. Wow, you don't say. Looks very similar, right? It's creepy how the face is all black, is it not? Again, seriously? If you've seen the movie, you know how this ends, right?
Oh.
Just wait for the hand sign at the end. It'll tell you all you need to know about Elon. Watch. The one on the left. Oh, what is that hand sign right there? This right here is going to freak you out. So,
how's that even programmed in there? Like, he over here dancing. Like, what? What do y'all think? You think we can really get to that point when they? I mean, look at the robots. Like, that's crazy that we even here now. You got robots. Like, dude, that's nothing. That's gotta be nothing compared to what they really got. If they, bro, I feel like they just be showing us a little glimpse just to see how people react. That's really it. They got, man, they already got this AI robot. Come on, man. Really?
I think these niggas is real. Let me explain. Y'all ever wonder why Avatar went #1 and top 3 like movies of all time, reaching billions of dollars? I feel like they be really paying homage to these people, bro. The Na'vi or whatever, right? The so-called ancient people and shit, right? Now my theory is that these people from Wakanda Forever and the people from Avatar are the same beings. And they was telling us about the transformation from the lands to the ocean, man. You feel me? So the last Avatar movie was The Way of the Water, right? About how they can survive underwater, breathe and all that, adapt and everything, right? So look at this. Is it just a coincidence? Y'all tell me.
Take another step closer, and I'll kill you all.
Hey, she blue? Y'all don't find it weird that only 5% of the ocean is discovered? Y'all don't know what's down there, bro, and I think they be telling us, bro. They be paying homage, bro. Pete. Look, they was even telling us inside job. The Atlanteans and shit. Just tell me, yo. Just, bro. Even when it come down to the Smurfs, you feel me? Just the skin tone alone. And I bet y'all didn't even know it's a family called the Blue Fugates that was really blue when they was human, you feel me? So I know it's some spooky weird shit going on out there. I think these niggas is
definitely some weird stuff going on out there, man, for sure, man. But maybe we was once blue. You know what I'm saying? Cause you gotta think about it, bro. These movies be about the original people of this planet, so you know what I'm saying? They're not just making these movies just to make them. So if they're making a movie like this, like Avatar, Black Panther, and all that, it's about us, the original indigenous people of the planet, right? Maybe we was once blue and super tall, you know what I'm saying? We just fell in frequency, you know?
Whenever you're in the dream world, that is real life. The astral plane, all of that, that is real life. You have no limitation. You can fly, you can teleport, you can paradigm shift. You could go from one reality to the next reality with no limitations. But when you're in this physical realm, you can't do all of that. Yes, you're still in tune with your soul. You're still connected to your soul, and you still travel dimensions while being in the physical vessel. But you can't do it as freely as if you was in the dream state. But in this society, they want us to think that this is real life and this is all that there is. We all know damn well that that is not true. Just that alone shows that we're souls having a human experience. I know y'all had dreams where you was traveling different places and it felt so real as if you was in this reality. And you were able to jump from timeline to timeline. Shit, you might see a fucking frog in your dream and that nigga turn to a llama or some shit. Just like that. You can't tell me that's not real life. That essence within our bodies is limitless. It's so powerful that we could create our own reality by just thinking about something in the dream world. If you ever lucid dream before, you know what I'm talking about. One of the requirements of having these vessels on this planet is getting enough sleep to make sure that your vessel is charged up. But while your vessel is charging up, where's your soul at? The astral, where we all came from. And like I always say, y'all might already know this. I'm just reminding y'all that y'all are more powerful than what you think. So with just that information alone, that should just let you know not to take everything so serious. Just live life and have fun. We're on this realm to explore. Of course, we're here to become better, but stop taking everything so serious. This is like a school. Earth is like a big ass school. You have people here that's here to learn a lesson from a past life, you know, where they didn't get something right. Or you're here to heal people and to guide people as a light worker. Spiritual melody.
Stop sleeping by your phone while it's charging. It's frying your brain.
When you're charging your phone, it is emitting electric fields. Laura is just holding up this part of the multimeter and the other part is grounded, so we can see actually her body voltage in relation to the earth. And if I put the phone very near to her, we have about 5 or 6 volts. If I put the charger out of the wall, it almost goes to 0.00. So you have two bad things. You have the charger that is emitting electric fields, and you have also radio frequencies. If I use this meter, and if I put the cell phone out of airplane mode, it has very high readings on the radio frequency. And if I put 4G on, it's even worse. So ideally, you should put and use your cell phone on airplane mode at night. Use an adapter connected with Ethernet to your router, and you should charge your phone on.
So with that being shown, always put your phone on airplane mode before you go to sleep if you sleep near your phone. We are electrical beings and we emit an electrical magnetic frequency around our body. And when we sleep near our phone and near a lot of radiation, these things can cause our frequencies to be tampered. And even though we don't see it or feel it happening, it's still happening. So hopefully this video stops you from sleeping near your phone because it's literally messing with our brains. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people sleep near their phone. So yeah, just put it on airplane mode or turn your phone all the way off or just put your phone far, far away from you before you go to bed. And you should sleep better and also remember your dreams. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comments. I also got some fire crystal jewelry available on my website. $40 to $60 necklaces.
This man found a time traveler from 2026. How would he have that hat?
Tell me that ain't. Tell me.
That's Abraham Lincoln,
Mobile
man.
phone in 1938. A video phone in 1995.
That's an iPhone. That is a cellular device. Okay, 1990. Prime? What do we got here? There's a person walking by that tree. What in the world? Time travel is definitely possible. Tell me, do you believe in it? This man found a time traveler from 2026.
Interesting. Seeing these videos, it definitely got me concerned. Like, dang, I didn't even know about that. Dang. It might be real. I'm not gonna lie, but that's crazy.
Cam catches on
Okay,
fire
guys,
in 3 seconds.
listen up.
You gotta think about it, bro. We don't really know what year we in. Yeah, it's 2024. We don't really know what year we really in, though. You can say that all you want. We could be in 2030 right now. We don't even really know.
This is going to be a serious video. As you can see, I have a normal... What the hell, people? Why did that catch on fire? And I have 27 seconds left. If I would have left that, my microwave would have caught on fire. What is in this ham that is causing it to spark like that? Farmland, you have some explaining to do.
Ham catches on
Okay,
fire
guys,
in 3 seconds.
listen up. This
How's
is
it
going
doing
to
that?
be...
Is it plastic? Like, come on, man. What? Is it metal? It's got to be some metals in there, then. If it's catching on fire in a microwave, there'll be some metals in there for sure. But you gotta realize, well, our eyes, we don't have a microscope eye vision, so we wouldn't even really know what's in there. So microplastic and metals definitely in there for sure.
Yo, check this out, you guys. Look at this. Did you guys see that? Look, all the lights go off. All the lights go off. What the hell? So I slowed it down for you guys just to see what's going on. Look at this. Look at all that, y'all. Look at this. All that blue red. Look, all they're calling it the rainbow comet. Check this out. Jesus. What is that all about? And is that a planet? I don't know. You know what that reminds me of? This right here. Look at that. When Flash is fighting all these speedsters, right? All that Flash is going on. Check it out. And then ultimately leading up to the big solar flash. Look at that. Doesn't that look like that? Don't you think that's all connected? I mean, it kind of looks like the Bifrost Bridge as well from Thor, but like all that is connected. All these things, these movies, these TV shows are stories about our lives. And what amazing time to be alive, because we've never witnessed things like this before, but this means great changes upon us. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, share, and follow for more videos like this. This video is strictly for educational purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times.
I'll show you what the fuck kind of chicken Walmart is selling. Look what the fuck the vinegar did. It opened up the fake chicken. This is that science lab made meat. Look at this shit. It's like stringy. What the fuck is this? This piece of meat is cut already. You know how? With my hands. You see this? You see this? You see this? Uh-huh. My hand is literally cutting the chicken in half. You see this? My fingers are going through the chicken breast.
The age of lab-grown meat has arrived in this country. The Agriculture Department just approved 2 California companies to sell chicken grown in steel tanks using cells that come from an animal egg or a special bank of stored cells. The cell-cultivated chicken will first be available at a restaurant in San Francisco and another one in Washington, D.C., owned by famed chef Jose Andres, before hitting stores.
So I went to H-E-B and I went to go buy chicken breast there. And this is what chicken breast is supposed to look like. So I'm gonna cook these chicken breasts side by side and find out what this is gonna turn into. This is not any kind of chicken that I've ever cooked with before.
Talking every layer of chicken is string, like you're peeling off Twizzlers. See that? Let me get a little closer for you. What is Walmart up to? Is this that lab-grown chicken? You can peel off every single piece of chicken like a line. You see it?
Okay, so I'm jumping on this one today. I went to Walmart and bought some chicken. Don't judge me. And I was washing the chicken before cooking it and noticed that it's that lab-grown meat.
You're eating this dense negative energy. You have to understand that. And when you consume GMOs, you are going to become a GMO.
Let me show you what the fuck kind of chicken Walmart is selling.
In the still darkness of a power outage, an unseen force lurked. People vanished mysteriously, taken in a way that defied what most knew to be possible. Some understood, but were powerless against this malevolent unknown. This eerie phenomenon has happened throughout history in many blackouts and shows no signs of ever stopping. Beware, when the power is out, do not allow yourself to be taken by this evil.
I'm so done with the internet, bro. I just seen a fish with Thomas the Choo-Choo Train face on it. And this video was caught by Japanese fishermen in Japan. And I don't know if this is the cause of the radioactive water or what, but this is not normal. Are y'all seeing this shit? And why does it have Thomas the Choo-Choo Train and JJ the Jet Plane face? What's going on? On a serious note, this is not normal. And I've seen fish have human teeth, but I've never seen a fish with a human face. A fish with a human face. Y'all see it. And in ancient Japanese cultures, they got a mysterious creature that's a fish with a human face on it. Could this potentially be that mysterious creature that the ancient Japanese people was talking about? I'm speakless. Now, let me know what y'all think about this fish that got a human face in the comments.
That is crazy. No way. No way that's real, right? I gotta find the original video. That gotta be CGI or something, because that's crazy. Please tell me that's CGI.
Oh my god.
Have you seen this?
Hey, you escaped the matrix, but are you really free? You so absorbed by work right now. You don't even know how to garden and grow your own food. You are also extremely frustrated with yourself. You don't know what to do because you're out of alignment with your purpose. You may have escaped the matrix mentally, but physically and spiritually, you're still here. If you're trying to escape the matrix mentally, physically, and spiritually, I'm hosting a 12-week masterclass where I'm helping you step into the best version of yourself while teaching you what the matrix is and how to escape it on all levels. Over this 12-week period, I will be closely working with 30 individuals, and we're going to go over all this stuff. You can pause it and read it. But my goal is to equip you with everything you need to escape the matrix on all levels. It'll help you develop a system that can get you time, location, and financial freedom. And also freedom from your mental wars. I'll also be teaching y'all how to grow crops.
Alright, that is going to do it for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that video right there. It was a lot of good clips in there, man. Sending peace, abundance, prosperity, good health your way. And remember to get you a fruit in for today, man. I don't care what you eat like today, get you a fruit in today, man. All right, make you a smoothie, something, you know what I'm saying? And take care of your mind, man, for real. All right, and keep doing your research on things. All right, don't believe everything you see in these videos that I make. Do your own research. But until next time, I'll see you good people in the next one. Peace.